Hi, it's Ryan from Fowler Photography, and in this video I'm going to be showing with you how and when to use the NiSi 3-stop solid ND filter. So let's get into it. For this video, we're in the beautiful Lamington National Park on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. You may recognise the location from the circular polarizer video, and that's because we are in the same place, except a different waterfall. So right now we're on the Taloona Creek circuit, and this behind me is one of the many waterfalls that cover this fantastic circuit. Right at the end of this as well is a very, not this video, but right at the end of this circuit is a very, very amazing waterfall called Shallahan Falls, and definitely worth a visit if you are thinking of coming here. 2019 also marks 25 years listed in the Gondwana National Park World Heritage listings, which is really important for the national park because it's such a haven for so many animals and it is such a gorgeous location. So how this filter works is, being a solid dark color, it lets a lot less light through the lens to hit the sensor, allowing you to slow down your shutter speed. You might be wondering why this is important. Well, for right behind us, it's perfect for slowing down the shutter speed enough to really create a lot of flow and movement through that water to soften out that sort of flowing river effect and give you that beautiful, soft, silky smooth white water. Another great benefit to it is if you're shooting seascapes. Now, there's a couple of filters that obviously overlap, and filters aren't designed for one specific purpose. So being able to use a filter like this for seascapes will allow you to slow your shutter speed again to roughly somewhere between 0.5 and 2 seconds, depending on the available light, to give you a lot more water flow, a lot of movement, and really create a great effect inside of your seascape images, as well as waterfalls like the one behind me. The best time to use it would be for waterfalls. Like today, we've got a little bit of cloud that's come over, but we're also under the canopy of the rainforest, which is really, really helpful in giving us probably a half a second shutter speed, but using this slows it right down to more like 13 seconds, so it creates a really silky smooth effect. But like I said just before, not all filters are used for one purpose, and filters can also be partnered together. So for best effect, especially with waterfall imagery, I use a polarizer. You can see the circular polarizer video for that, in partnership with this to create a much longer exposure and really draw out so much more detail, texture and color inside of the raw file before even going into post-processing. Just before filming this section for you guys, what I did was I've set the camera up just over to my right. You can't see it, but there's a nice little flow of water running off from this waterfall behind us. So it's coming down here, catching into a little reservoir, and then there's an outlet coming down here and then one off to the left as well. The one just off here to the right, I've set up in a vertical composition to really emphasize the range of water flow and movement and motion coming through the shot, and wanting to put that into one photograph. What I'm about to show you is actually the 3-stop filter sliding into the filter holder being filmed on video, so you can see how much it actually darkens the frame. What I am going to do now as well is I've got 3 different images, and I'm going to bring them up for you right now. The first is just a normal shot. There's no filters on it at all. It's a Fuji X-T2 with a 10 to 24mm lens and set for a relatively balanced exposure. The second image is going to be with the 3-stop filter, and you can see quite a big dynamic change inside of that image. The third image is what I would personally use in a setup like this. It would be a circular polarizer, which is in the V6 system, as well as the NiSi 3-stop ND filter to give me a really long, nice and balanced exposure with great tonal color and saturation inside of a single RAW file. So I hope that from those images you can see a vast difference between what it looks like from just a standard shot right through to what I would consider more of a finished product being. And then of course that gets taken inside of Capture One Pro and a few little tweaks done just to liven it up a little bit more. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, and I do hope that you've learnt a little something about using the 3-stop ND filter in a scenario like this inside of Lamington National Park, photographing one of the many amazing waterfalls. If you are interested in any NiSi filters or the 3-stop ND filter, click the link in the description down below. You'll be taken across to my website where you'll find all the details and more. So thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, hit subscribe with the little bell icon, and I will see you in the next video.